So when my first son was born, Benjamin, my wife, we were waiting for this kid for a long time. My wife went through 36 hours of labor. We went through the whole first night, like timing contractions. I remember laying on the floor. I don't know why we laid on the floor in the living room. I think we thought something was going to happen. So I remember laying on the floor in the living room. She's on the couch. I'm on the floor. We're timing the contractions. Every 5 minutes I'm awake. And that went on the whole night. Nothing happened. So then the next day we get up. We're walking around because they told us, don't come to the hospital too early. So we're walking around, clueless. Every once in a while my wife would just bend over, it's pretty funny. So I probably wasn't funny for her, don't get me wrong. I know ladies out there, sorry. So basically, 4 o'clock the next day, we finally go to the hospital, and they intensify the labor. So she goes to more labor. Finally, at 1 or 2 in the morning, I say, okay, enough. We got to get this kid out. Let's whatever it takes, let's just do it. So they decided to go C-section. So we went in this room, and they went C-section. My wife, has been through the ringer. I mean, it's been like 2 days with no sleep. Labor. Now she's getting cut open, the whole thing. So I'm right next to Pam holding her hand. They pull Ben out, and they put him on this table over here, and these doctors go to work on him. And they start doing the thing in his throat, and they're sucking all the stuff out. And they're, do whatever they do to the new babies. They're cleaning them off. They're real rough with them. You'd think they're going to, like, snap their neck. The way they're bend their neck, I'm like, hey, Doc, watch out. Well, as soon as they pull him out, he's screaming like just a madman, Now, I've never met this kid. He's never met me. He's been carrying around my wife's stomach for how many, 9 months, and I've been around. But I mean, so I haven't even named him yet. But I'm like, do I stay with my wife who's just gone through the ringer, or do I go over to the table and deal with my son? I don't know what to do. He's screaming. He needs me. My wife needs me. I'm kind of caught here. So I'm holding Pam's hand, and as I'm doing that, I look over to the table, and I simply go like this. Hey, Benjamin, it's Daddy. It's okay, Ben. It's okay, buddy. Just calm down. It was an amazing thing. He literally stops crying, and his head turns and looks my direction. Like he recognized my voice. He knew it. It was crazy. It's like he had heard it. He was tuned into my voice. And as soon as I talked, he knew it was his dad. I wonder if that would be true of us and our Heavenly Father. Just if my God calls to me, am I so tuned in that I recognize His voice over all the other voices that are out there? Do I recognize that God is actually speaking to me and He wants me to do something? I think that's an important thing. If we're going to walk in His way, I think we have to recognize His voice.